What's up, guys? My name is Gilgamesh, and you're watching the first episode of my Mass Effect 3 multiplayer guides. This week we're doing, or not this week, this episode, we're doing a map guide. This is Firebase Glacier, as I'm sure you all know. And right now, yes, I do have a Nemesis alive. If you didn't know this, one Nemesis can't kill you, so this way I can move around the map and show you guys all the stuff I've found with impunity. It can't do anything. So let's start over here. So if you spawn on this map, you spawn right up here on a lot of people call this balcony or upper landing pad, I guess. And right off the bat, there is an ammo crate right here. It will give you grenades right here. There's one of 3 on this map. This is it's a cool ground. You can sit here and kind of shoot at people as they come through here. There's also an enemy spawn point right across this wall. Right over here is an enemy spawn point, so if you're up in the balcony, you can make short work of those. So that's balcony, and then the landing pad is landing pad. Then this place up here, people call this like science labs, maybe upstairs, something like that. And then okay, thanks Nemesis for that. Then right here is alcove, or like dark hallway, or red room. I mean, there's lots of different names for this. But enemies can spawn right here, and what's cool is that they will spawn there even if your team is sitting in this room. So what you can do is, if you have a power that can pierce walls, like say like snap freeze or smash something, you can smash through this wall and hurt them right off a spawn, and that works really well. Also, enemies will spawn here if you are elsewhere on the map, so that's important to know. Right here is also another ammo box. It will also give you grenades, and these windows are really thin, meaning you can shoot through them fairly easily. If you have a javelin or say a claymore with the AP mod or something like that, you can shoot through these windows pretty easily, so you can actually see into their spawn from here. Nemesis, I'd appreciate it if you stopped. So you can snipe through this fairly easily with the javelin. I use the javelin a lot. So that's a good thing to know. Then across here is this room, and this is the game says it's upper basement, which I guess I can understand because this whole like half of the map is upper basement. I've heard this called screens before, and this is okay. And again, you can snipe from here into the enemy spawn right here. If you have an armor-piercing sniper rifle, you can do that. This Nemesis won't go away. But then this is basement, or lower basement, or whatever you want to call it. The last of the ammo crates is right here. Enemies will spawn right here. If you are up in science labs, this is one of the 2 places that they will spawn if you're in labs. The other place is right here, which I mentioned before. So I know for a fact that there's a hack objective right about here. I think that's been in one of my videos, is that it'll be right here, and you can sit behind this cover right here. And this spot, I wouldn't recommend holding out here, because it's, I mean, they have the high ground, and they spawn pretty close to you. I mean, again, this is one of the smaller maps, but they do spawn up here, and then from here they can shoot you, and especially if you're like a Krogan or one of the bigger guys, they can hit you no problem even behind cover. But this box right here is really important. You can sit here, and this provides really good cover to enemies if they spawn right here. You can also sit like this, and you can shoot at them like that. You can do that even though your gun is inside the box. That also works in a lot of other corners in the game, but that's important to note. But again, I wouldn't recommend holding out down here. It's, again, they have the high ground, and they spawn pretty much all the way over here. You'll get surrounded fairly easily. If I did have to say to hold out anywhere, I'd say it'd be up in top labs right up here. This is probably the best place to hold out on this map. You know, if you can prevent them from spawning right here and right here, then they'll only spawn down in the basement. They will jet up from here onto the landing pads, and then in this place over here. So that is a good thing to note. And there's one more spot that I wanted to show you. And this is really the only other like secret spot kind of things that I've found is that right here, you can actually see through here just a little bit. You can peek through here with a sniper rifle. You can do this. You can kind of squeeze in here, but the cool thing is this little space right here, you can shoot through, but enemies won't. They will always try and go around this way. So if you are pinned up against a corner and you have to do something like this and shoot through here, that will be fairly effective. And the ammo crate's right here. So if you absolutely had to hold out here, this would be an okay spot to do it. So you have noticed that I'm playing the Fury, which means it's time to do the teleport spots. And the ones that are on this map are pretty self-explanatory. There's one right here. You can do this. Oh, hold on, come on, let me do it. There we go. So you can go from up here down to here, which is really nice because you can go from pretty much the middle of the map all the way down here. So if you're having to run from, say, Guardians, trying to flank some Guardians, or there's Banshees or something, then you can teleport down through here, and they all have to go all the way around this way or around this way in order to get you. So that is pretty cool to know. However, Banshees will teleport from there up to here and vice versa. The patch they added to Banshee teleports has been quite annoying, but I mean, this one's pretty self-explanatory. You can go from here over to here into labs, so that's pretty cool. So if they're spawning in there and you run over here, get into trouble, oh no, Nemesis, you can do one of these things and you'll be fine. Right here, there's not really any cool ones. You can do one of these. Oh, I guess not. You kind of do one of these things, but that'll just teleport you over to here if you get the right angle, so that's not really that big of a deal. The main one is that you can do that. So you can teleport from upstairs to the landing pad, which is really, really nice. That's probably one of the better features on this map with the teleport spots, is that you can go up or you can go down and back up if you need to, and considering that they will either have to go through this way or all the way down here and go this way, that if there's a hack objective or you're trying to run from stuff, you can easily jump through those windows and you'll be just fine. Let's see though, there was one more. I want to say there was one more. I don't think you can go from here. Oh, I guess you can from there up into here. But that this wall is really finicky though. You kind of have to get in one of the corners to jump through there. Again, there's this one right here. You can go through this wall, which is kind of nice. And then of course you can teleport through all these boxes. Oh, and then there's one more spot. If you are really in need of help, there's this spot right here. And in the case of Nemesis or Ravagers, they will never kind of come into this little area. So if you sit here, you'll be pretty much safe for stuff. That's a good place to regenerate your shields, maybe pull out a missile launcher, switch weapons if you're under fire, something like that. That works fairly nicely. So I think that's about it though. I will keep playing around with this. If I find any more teleport spots, I will let you guys know in maybe a later vid. But yeah, so this is Gilgamesh V9 with the Firebase Glacier map guides. I'm gonna kill this Nemesis. Get back here. Alright. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Gilgamesh out.